Story 1. My girlfriend, 21F, of 18 months asked my 22M preference about her pubic hair and now finds me revolting. Yesterday, my girlfriend asked my preference on pubic hair grooming. She usually keeps hers short and neat. I assumed she was considering a change and wanted my opinion, so I answered honestly. I said I find completely shaven attractive, but it's not a big deal, and I like how she currently styles it. It turns out her psychology lecture that day discussed pedophiles, and one point was their attraction to the lack of body hair. When she told me this, I was shocked. I asked, "Are you seriously implying I'm a pedophile because of my preference?" "You're 21, not 12. She avoided the question, and when I pressed her, she stormed out of my apartment, calling me revolting, and now ignores my calls and texts. I'm completely stunned. We've never had issues, and I was planning to propose within the year. I don't understand where this came from or what to do next. Comment 1. Just because pedophiles like no pubic hair doesn't mean all people who prefer no pubic hair are pedophiles. Just like all dogs have 4 legs doesn't mean all things with 4 legs are dogs. Comment 2. Why is it when people learn about psych, they almost immediately attempt to use it as a cudgel against the people around them? Almost never apply it to themselves in any meaningful way. Story 2. My grandparents don't approve of my relationship with my black boyfriend and don't want me, F24, to marry him, 26. I don't know what to do, since I don't want to lose either of these people, my boyfriend and my grandparents. How do you reconcile deep love with the discovery of deeply flawed qualities in someone you cherish? I was orphaned at 8 and raised by my paternal grandparents. They provided unwavering love and support, and I truly believe they would sacrifice anything for me. They've always been my role models, exemplifying kindness and compassion. Recently, I was confronted with a painful truth. Their reaction to my boyfriend, Sam, who is black, revealed a racial bias I never suspected. They tried to hide it, but their disapproval was evident. Since then, they've consistently nitpicked and harshly judged him, despite my efforts to show them what a good person he is. Sam recently proposed, which was incredibly joyful. However, when I shared the news, my grandparents were clearly upset. This time, they openly admitted their discomfort with his race, citing harmful stereotypes. Sam is the antithesis of these stereotypes. He's college-educated, well-dressed, articulate, and has a successful career. Their views remain unchanged. Adding to the confusion, my mother was Asian, and they loved her dearly. They also maintain a close friendship with my maternal grandparents, who are Korean/Singaporean. My maternal grandparents also expressed disapproval of Sam, even more directly than my paternal grandparents. I'm torn. Sam is aware that my grandparents don't favor him, but he's unaware of the racial prejudice. My friends are adamant that I should prioritize my happiness, suggesting I cut off my grandparents if they don't accept Sam. While I recognize their prejudice is wrong, I can't imagine severing ties. My grandparents have been my everything, shaping who I am and consistently putting my needs first. How can I abandon them after their lifelong devotion? Yet, I can't fathom losing Sam either. What can I do? P.S. I confronted my maternal grandparents, condemning their hurtful remarks about Sam. They offered justifications like, "We only want what's best for you," but I firmly told them I won't communicate with them unless they treat him with respect. Comment 1. You have to tell them straight. I don't want to lose you, but if I have to choose, I will choose Sam. I beg you, I urge you, to try and see past the stereotypes and actually look at who and what Sam is. Please, for me. And know this, I will not tolerate any negativity from you about Sam, either to his face or behind his back. And FS warned Sam. Comment 2. It looks like you've stuck up for your fiancé, and that's awesome. However, coming from a black boyfriend, please be aware as to how you phrase things. You mentioned that your boyfriend doesn't fit into the typical stereotypes. Even if he did fit into the stereotypes, that would be no reason to hate him automatically. Comment 3. Whatever you do, don't put him in the middle. I honestly think that when white people have racist family members, and they feel they can't give up their relationship with them, then they have no business dating people of color because it causes them so much pain. Your BF experiences so much racism in his life. You should be a refuge, not more of the same. Story 3. Update. My grandparents don't approve of my relationship with my black boyfriend and don't want me, F24, to marry him, 26. I don't know what to do, since I don't want to lose either of these people, my boyfriend and my grandparents. Thank you for the advice on my previous post. The suggestion to be honest with Sam was the most helpful. He reacted calmly, sharing a similar experience. His grandparents initially reacted poorly to his cousin coming out as gay, making hurtful comments and threatening to disown him. However, they eventually came around, accepting and even loving his cousin's husband. Sam was confident he could win over my grandparents, and it seems he was right. We've been having dinner with them nightly, and I've observed their increasing comfort and engagement in our conversations. Sam and my grandfather, both World War II enthusiasts, have particularly bonded over their discussions. I'm updating because something special happened last night. I arrived before Sam, and my grandparents' disappointment was palpable. They asked about him, wanting to know when he would arrive, and insisted on waiting for him before starting dinner. I'm incredibly happy that I've been able to preserve both relationships. Comment 1. That man's a keeper. Comment 2. These are the kinds of updates we all hope for. Comment 3. This is beautiful. Well done, Sam. And well done you. Kill them with kindness. All the very best to you both. Comment 4. Your boyfriend is an incredibly wise man. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Too many people just shut down at that, myself included. But what we need as a society is a willingness to bridge those gaps because that's the only way anything is going to get better. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next video.